Anyone had questions on part 1?
No.
Nope.
I had a question from the book. So, do we want to? Can I go over that later or something?
You can do it now if you want.
Okay. Okay. So in the book, I'm going through the examples that they're doing, and so he shows he wants to get, or I don't know why they say that. They want all the basic statistics, like the mean and everything on each group. But I don't know how to do that unless I separate the groups and put them in separate columns. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Is that what we're supposed to do? Because he doesn't even tell us how to do that.
It's
Say that
in
again.
there. Go ahead.
Repeat your question. Sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not making sense probably. Okay, so I'm trying to open the book. Okay. So for like the first one, I don't know why I keep saying that. They ask us find the standard deviation sample size for the 2 groups separately. So how do you find that separately if you've got this whole thing all in one column? Is there a way to split them up, or I went and had to copy it and move it over to another?
You can do the coding.
Yeah.
Well, I don't.
When you do the coding, it'll separate it into 2 groups, and then you can.
Okay. This was before he taught us how to code in the book.
Yeah, it comes right after that.
I got super confused. I'm like, is there something I'm supposed to be doing? And
I did the same thing, but it's a 2-step process too. I couldn't get that through my head last night, but it's a 2-step. You've got to recode one way, and then you've got to kind of do it again, but in a different way. So, yeah, but it was confusing. I had the same problem.
Well, because I went through step by step what they were doing on my own, and I'm like, I don't know how to do this unless I went and cut out group 2 and moved it over so that it had 2 separate variables.
No, it's a lot easier than that.
Oh, okay. Well, then I got down, and then it's telling me how to do a histogram, and I'm like, how do you do a histogram if I have only one set of numbers? And then you go down further, and then it tells you how to recode. And I was like, didn't it tell you to do that before? Anyway.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought I was going crazy. So good.
You're not. You're not. You're good.
Okay. All right. Part 2. Oh, he's on. So I didn't do this because it says complete it with your group.
Okay. Yeah, we're not supposed to be ahead of your time. But are you good?
Sorry.
No, you're good.
I got two babies. I'm putting together my Halloween costume. So.
Oh, fun. What is it?
Octomom.
Okay.
Sorry, my friend just dropped off a few babies.
Okay.
Baby.
Nice.
Okay. So we have the independent samples. One of the BYU professors in the math department collected data from BYU Idaho students to compare the wages between male and female. So then we need to open the class survey data. Oh, come on. I should have opened this. I didn't realize. You guys all have it?
Not yet.
Find it. So we know what the research question is. That's in the paragraph. What did you guys get for the research question?
Are the wages of male BYUI students different from the wages of female BYU students?
Okay. State the null and alternative hypothesis. So the null would be they're the same,
Mhm.
and then there would be, is it different or bigger or lower? Different.
It's looking for a difference.
Okay. Let this go.
Okay, come on, come on, come on.
Okay. Sorry, it's really slow, my SPSS on this computer.
Yeah, mine is too.
Come on.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Yeah. So then the data collection procedures.
So he had his students fill out a survey.
Oh, survey, yes. There. Yes. Okay. So then the describe the data, that would be the mean and the standard deviation.
Yep. And then number.
Yep.
The sample size.
You've got to have the two steps, like you said.
You've got to have the two steps.
Okay, so we have to split up those. Okay, it's still coming up.
So I just did the recoding
Okay.
and then did the explore.
I'm still coming up. So slow.
When do we use, just a side question, when do we use the automatic recoding?
That's what I just did.
Do we use that?
Yeah, that's the one you use first.
Because you split that so that it's got your male and female separate.
Am I looking in the right spot? The transform automatic recode?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
And you do that twice? You do that
You're gonna-
one for...
You're going to put the gender in, the variable, and then type in the new name, do like gender code, and hit OK.
Oh.
And then it will assign the males 1 and females 2.
Oh, yay, we finally got it.
Yahoo!
Come on. All right.
So then after you finish that, then when you go to your descriptive statistics and do your explore,
And that's when you put the, what, the two things are the gender and the...
you'll do the
Sorry, not the gender.
wages, your dependent, and your
Right.
gender, and gender's your factor. And then this is where Annabelle and I guess Annabelle figured out that in the plots thing you can check the box for the histogram and the normality plots, and it'll give you the QQ plots and the histogram all at the same time.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
So you only have to do one thing instead of doing 3.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's a little nice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, stop.
So that'll give you all the information you need for your the summary statistics.
Okay, so I did. Okay, so I got the coding. Sorry, I'm really slow. I'm just not getting it.
You're okay.
Okay,
It's kind of tricky.
so I just did the coding. Now where do I go?
Now you're going to go to Analyze
Okay.
and Descriptives and Explore.
Okay.
And then while you're in Explore,
Huh?
you're going to put your wage in the first box.
Okay, in the dependent list. Okay.
And then you're going to do the gender in the second in the factor list.
Factor list. Okay.
And then you're going to push plot.
Plot. Okay.
And then you're going to check box the histogram and the normality plots.
No. I don't
It's
have
right in between the two. It's right in between the two.
Oh, right there. Sorry.
Yeah. I did the same thing. So.
And then push continue.
And then you're gonna hit OK.
Oh my gosh, I'm not gonna.
And then it's gonna pop up everything. So it'll have your all your descriptives, and then it'll have the histograms, and then it will have the Q plots even.
It's still coming up. Oh, it's last. Aha! There we go. Thank you.
Yeah.
I might have to ask you to walk me through that again so I can write it down. Yeah. Word. I just am not getting stuff this week. I don't know what it is. I think it's caught up with me. Okay, so the mean is 9.759.
And that's for the female.
Female, yeah. Female.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have the mean for the males is 11.9354. And the standard deviation for females is 3.16919. And for the males is 10.49129.
Yeah.
You need anything else?
You're going to need the sample size.
Oh, yeah. Hello. So that's 91 and 85.
Yep.
Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry, you guys.
Don't apologize, Krista.
But on the answer sheet it says 95 and 88.
It says what?
The total.
On the answer it says 95
the total
and 88.
column.
But I just went with what I saw in the other one. So yeah, the 91.
Because there's some missing though.
Total. So what do we put?
You put the total. So there's a valid and missing and total. So you have to put
Don't
the
do
total
the valid and missing. Just do the total.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Why would you do total over the valid ones? Because you're going to throw out the ones that are missing.
I don't know.
Because aren't you taking the total sample size? I don't know. That's what I should guess.
I'm gonna go ahead and email him about that because I thought they said that they threw out the ones that were missing. Info. So I'll email him and I'll let you know.
That in the class?
Now let me know.
I thought he talked about.
I want to know the answer to that too.
Okay, yeah, I'll email him real quick.
Okay. And then
obviously that would make a difference.
Yeah.
It's not going to make too much difference because it's just going to let us know if it's normally distributed, and they're both big enough that it won't make a difference. But
right.
Well, there's
it may in another
on a quiz or something that's going to make a difference.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
So that's the and then the histogram. Okay. So make inferences. What type of hypothesis test is appropriate?
Is it independent?
That's what I put.
Yeah, that's what I did too.
They're not the same. Are the requirements met for this test?
Well, we're sample.
I put yes.
Yeah. There's a lot of people, and then we're assuming it's randomly. Compute the test statistic. Analyze, compare means, independent test. Now, when we put that over there, are we putting wages?
Sorry.
For the test statistic, do we put wage? In
Yes.
the test variable? Okay.
Yeah, that should be your, because that's what we're testing.
And then the grouping variable? Is that
That's
gender?
going to be your gender code. Mm-hmm.
Oh, good. I'm finally figuring.
And then you're going to type in the 1 and 2 for the define, because that's how we recoded them.
Great. Okay.
I didn't know that now, right?
And then we use the equal variance is not assumed. Correct.
Sorry, I'm just sending an email real quick, so I'm not quite
Oh,
with
no,
you.
you're good. Well, I thought it said for this class we always use not assumed.
Yes, we do.
Okay.
Yeah, you always use the bottom row.
What did I do wrong? Did I
Walk
miss
us
a
through what you
step?
did.
Did I miss a step? I thought I was supposed to go to compare means and then independent samples. T-test.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you put wage in for the variable. And gender in for the grouping
The gender
variable.
code. It's the gender code, not just the gender.
Oh, that's why I'm having problems. Sorry, I'm so glad you're in our group.
Yeah.
I'm so glad that every once in a while my brain works for me.
So how do we know what the alpha level is?
It didn't give us one, so I just went with the 0.05.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I did too. Because that seems to be the most common that we've been using.
Okay. Go. Okay. Do we want to go over those, the test statistics, what we got?
Yeah.
Okay, so I got negative 1.836.
Okay, and I got
Yeah.
positive just because I subtracted
Oh.
mine a different way.
Okay,
I got negative though. I did the same as you.
okay. And
And it
then,
says both are acceptable, so.
Yeah.
and then the degrees of freedom, 98.263.
Yeah.
And then compute the p-value is 0.069.
Yep.
And then we fail to reject.
Uh-huh.
And then there's insufficient evidence to find that the female and male class wages are different.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So then we have H, rather than testing a hypothesis, now say you want to estimate the difference between female and male wages at the 95% confidence level, compare interval. Okay.
So we've already got that figured out. It's just another table.
It's lower at first, so that would be negative 4.52858 and
Yep.
17622.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Interpret the confidence interval you built above. There's insufficient evidence because 0 is there.
No, this is where you just say like we're 95% confident that the true mean
Oh.
is there, but you're right that the zeros
Okay.
included. So
Oh, that's right. I did the same thing, Krista.
Okay, let me look on the answer key. We can also see that there is insufficient evidence using the confidence interval method because zero is excluded. So we both here. Okay. In a short paragraph, describe the action you feel should be taken.
I thought this was a really weird question because it wasn't actually trying to like solve anything. It was just trying to find out if there was a difference.
Well, yeah, I've got a big old question mark.
Yeah, so I just was like, there's no action needed because there's no significant difference between the wages. So maybe retest using a simple random sample.
Yeah, and it says answers are going to vary. I don't think that's going to be on a test question.
I don't think it's.
It just wants us to think.
Yeah.
That's very vague.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, can you just walk me through what I'm supposed to do? I'm going to write it down so I can memorize it. I'm so sorry. I just have to like get this. So when I do the coding, I go to transform,
Mm-hmm.
transform, and then go to the automatic coding.
Automatic recode, yeah.
Okay. And then
You're going to choose whatever.
choose what I'm doing,
Uh-huh.
variable, and then in the new name, add code to it,
Uh-huh.
and then push OK. Okay, that one. And then for the other one, I go to descriptive
Explore.
statistics, then explore. Sorry, I'm writing this down.
Yep.
Okay. And then move over whatever it is into the dependent list.
Uh-huh. And
How
that
do
should be
we
the
know-
same. That should be the same as what you put in the other one for the variable.
And then the factor list is the code one.
No.
That's what
This
I have.
one, okay, Explore is just going to be, this is just going to be your gender here, but the plots is where you check those things to get the other information, is what we did with Explore.
So we
What
go
would you do
in.
then?
Okay. We go to wage, dependent list,
Uh-huh.
and then what do I do? Sorry.
And put gender in factor list,
Uh-huh.
and then go to your plots.
Plot. Okay.
And then check histogram and normality plots.
So I don't put the factor code in there. I put in the fact because I have gender.
No.
I wonder why I put that in there. So I just put gender and not gender code.
Well, you know what? Let me try it with gender code and see if it makes a difference.
I don't know. I just have gender code in there already, so I just want to make sure.
Is that what you used the first time?
Yeah, I haven't.
Because I just used gender the first time and my answers matched, so maybe it doesn't matter.
So I guess it doesn't matter. Okay, and then push OK, and then it will pop up. Okay, and then the other one, you go down to compare means, go to independent sample t-test, put in the test variable, the grouping variable is the code. Okay.
Yes. And that's where you'll put in whatever they named it as.
You like this? Do you like when people call you about debts and they don't even,
What?
it's not for your house?
A death?
Well, you know how like the person that rented in this house before us, because we just moved here, you know, that I guess they had a debt collector or something that keeps
Debt.
calling me.
Got it. I thought you said death.
Oh.
What?
Anyway, it keeps calling me, and I'm like, stop calling me!
We had that happen when we first moved here. It was like a year. Like, please stop calling me.
Like, don't they have like a cutoff of when they just should stop calling? I'm like,
You'd think.
Okay, are we ready to do this quiz?
Yep.
ready as will ever be.
Yep.
Did you do the homework yet? Anybody?
Yeah.
Yes.
I did about half of it.
Did you do the quiz?
No, I was just debating on whether I was brave enough to start it before we had our meeting or not, and I wasn't.
I definitely was not. So, okay.
Oh, I'm not even on DUI right now.
Now,
So, hold
17
on.
questions.
Okay, hold on. I'm not even there yet.
You're good. This is
And
looking
I'm slow.
in my head. Okay.
Oh, come on.
No worries.
Multitasking. Are we on number 3?
Yeah.
When I get there. So you've got a cold, Shari, or allergies, or what?
Allergies just kicked up.
Oh. My
Really
husband's in
irritating.
North Carolina this week. Well, the next 2. And
Yeah.
he is stuffed up like you wouldn't believe. And he's Mr. Allergy anyway, but
Not really.
so,
I usually happens twice a year, but for some reason this year I get an extra dose, and I'm so grateful.
nice.
My son's the only one that suffers in our family, and it's
Oh,
fall and spring. He just gets,
yeah.
Well, when we were in Utah, I never had allergies ever,
oh,
and then we went to Arizona, and I got these like little like a week or so, and then I'd have like this stupid cough for like a month afterwards, and then
Oh.
when we moved here, I'm like the worst. And my husband in Utah, the man would wake up like throwing up because his allergies were so bad, and he has nothing here, and I'm like,
guys,
That's crazy.
yeah,
see.
That makes no sense.
and that's what I think, and I'm not real thrilled about it.
Well, and I've never had allergies, and my husband is just like you. He just gets slammed, and I feel so bad, but can't do anything about it.
Nope.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm almost there. Okay.
Okay, the first 2 questions are super simple, like the first 2 real ones.
Yeah, they are. Requirement
Hallelujah.
must be checked. It's the last one, so it's A and B.
Yeah.
Test statistics for a hypothesis test comparing 2 means with independent samples is a
P-score.
F statistic. No, I'm just kidding.
Indeed.
Okay, wait.
You bet. The one we haven't learned yet.
Right.
P-score.
Number.
Yeah.
Okay, are you gonna nurse, or are you just gonna sit here and get?
2 samples are independent if knowing which subjects will be in group 1 determines which subjects will be in group 2, or knowing which subjects are in group 1 tells you nothing about what subjects will be in group 2. That's that one.
That one.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Dentist office bills. I better go get that up.
Dentist office bills.
Not sound good. I don't want to.
Okay, it is not in my.
Oh, another one?
Yeah.
Well, and I looked at the bottom, and it said it was last changed in 2013. So
That's
I don't
crazy.
know what. Yeah, it's weird.
Okay, let me grab it real quick.
The data representing what is
We're
degrees
dealing
of
with
freedom.
a one-tailed.
No, it's two-tailed. Oh no, it's not. Sorry, I just keep reading. You're right. One-tailed. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So
So
do the
some are
first one
from
we
Idaho
do.
Falls and some are from Rexburg.
Okay.
So is the first thing we do is automatic recode
Sample.
or not?
I don't
Hold on,
know.
it's gonna. Okay. Data represents full random sample. We can know hypothesis that. So we're looking for it to be less than. What are the degrees of freedom? So we just have. the two cities that we're comparing. So yeah, we could code them
Okay.
if you want
Better be-
by the city.
I'm still trying to get the data up, so
Okay.
You're
I'm
good.
not with
I'm
you guys.
slow. I'm just trying to do this without
Uh,
trying to understand.
Sorry, Sean, were you saying that we're recoding these two?
You can.
So when we go in, we do Dennisville, and then we just put what? Dennisville code?
No,
No,
you could,
you're going to code the city, not the bill.
Oh,
otherwise you'll get a number for each one of them because they're not the same. Well, there might be one.
Okay, so I barely got on to find
Okay.
out on the resources list. What do I press again? I don't remember.
Dentist office bill.
Is it reference? Okay. Oh, references. Never mind.
Oh,
Okay.
sorry.
Sorry. Yeah, I'm to that point. I'm like,
No, you're good. Okay, so then I'm not pushing anyone to go faster. I'm just trying to understand. So then after we recode, we go into the analyze and explore because we need all those statistics. Okay. So dependent list. So the dependent list would be the city. No.
It's
Dentist.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, is it the dentist bill?
The bill's your variable, your test variable.
So that goes in there.
And then your factor is going to be your city code.
city.
Okay.
Do we put city or city code there?
Well, we found out from our last one that it doesn't matter.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Go into the plot thing and then push OK. Just do a bunch of those to get it. Then we have to go back and go in and do the compare mean.
To get the freedom, degrees of freedom.
The test variable is dentist bill. And then the grouping variable, okay. Getting it. Okay.
Now,
Alright.
1 and 2.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Was it 1 and 2 for the groups?
That's what I did, yeah.
okay, I finally have it on there.
Yay!
I'm only 15 behind now.
You're all right.
No, we're staying with you. You're good.
Okay. Okay, so degrees of freedom. So okay, I'm clear back on 6. Okay, so degrees of freedom.
I am.
Holy cannolis. Okay. You guys get 37.996 for the degrees of freedom?
Yeah.
Standard deviation.
Okay, so so the dependent list is the dentist bill, right? And then the factor list is the opposite.
Your variable, your test one is your bill, and then your factor is your city.
Okay, so I was right in thinking that. Okay, and then statistics, plots, whoops, cancel plot, histogram, normality, continue. move.
Okay, I just got an email back from Brother Balls.
Oh, that was fast.
Yep, and he said that we'll use the valid since that represents the number of data values we can actually analyze. It's always correct to use valid.
Okay, so the answer
So
that was in
The
the
wrong.
wasn't right, but I mean in the answer.
Yep.
So the answer key was incorrect then.
Yep.
Good.
Oh, sorry. Woo!
Yay.
Yay! Thanks for finding that out.
Yep.
Okay, so did everybody get 37.996 for the degrees of freedom?
Yes.
Nope.
No?
Nope.
Did you get
I'm not
something else?
there yet.
Okay, that's good. I just want to make sure you didn't get something
I'm still on question 6.
That is question 6.
where we're at. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm still trying to figure out so
Perfect.
stuff even works. So, okay. Okay, please work. Okay.
Did you see that our next exam is next week?
Yep.
Yeah, but he said it's Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
I know, but I was shocked. I was like,
Oh.
what? Already? We just had one.
We did.
Okay, let me get these up. Okay, so
Okay,
degrees.
guys,
Oh wait.
my mind.
What'd you get, Annette?
Wait a minute. Okay, so degrees of freedom. It's Wait a minute.
It's not an even number.
Okay, good. That kind of throws me because I always thought they needed to be.
For the paired ones, it does. So these ones, it doesn't.
Oh shoot! I just lost it. Hold on. Oh wait a minute. I got 0.
Oh. That can't be
Okay.
right.
Okay, so what did you do?
No. I did. So that's on my. I went down and did the independent samples test,
Okay.
and oh wait, that's yeah.
Okay, what did you put in for your test variable?
I think I don't know what I put in. What's my test variable? I don't know.
Go back in and redo it again.
Okay, so it's analyze, compare means, independent. Okay. Okay, so I've got the dentist bill up at the top in test variable,
Uh-huh.
and then the grouping variable is the dentist code. Oh,
The
these.
city code?
Yeah, the dentist
Yep.
code.
And then did you define the groups?
Uh-huh.
You got 1 and 2.
Yep.
Then you hit OK.
Yeah.
Okay, and then what does it pop up?
No, it still says DS is 0. How can that be?
DF is 0.
Yeah.
Did
Okay,
you
go
go
back.
in and recode?
Did you recode?
Yeah, I thought I did.
So
Is
look
it-
at
Look at your, yeah, you should have 3 columns.
the data where it has a column, dentist bill, city code. You have a city code that says 1's for Idaho Falls and 2's for Rexburg.
Oh, I don't.
Okay, go in and
So that's-
recode. That's what's
Yeah.
going on.
Okay, so now, so I'm analyzing. No, okay.
Transform.
So am I going to go then and
Right, guys.
analyze and compare
Go
means
to
and
transform.
do what?
Go to
Transform.
transform.
Okay.
Do your automatic recode.
Automatic. Oh, that's what I did then. So, okay, this is where I totally got confused last night too. So I put city in variable then?
Yeah, because that's what's going to
Yep.
change.
That's what you're recoding.
Okay.
We're comparing between Rexburg and Idaho Falls.
Okay. And then, oh, new name. Okay, so, and then you just put city code.
Yeah.
This is going to kill me.
I know. That's what was killing me yesterday. I'm like, I don't get this. I just
Yeah.
don't get it. But now that she gave me all the steps, I think I can figure it out. I'm going to do a bunch of practices and just.
Yeah. Okay.
If I practice a lot, then I can get it.
Okay, so now I can do analyze, compare means, any pen. Okay.
Yeah.
And then I put city code in to test variables, right?
Your test variable should be your
That's going to be.
middle.
It's your
And then
money.
your factor should be your. Let's see. Sorry. Then your
We're finding
grouping.
out about the dentist bill.
And then your grouping should be your city code.
I'm getting it.
Sounds like somebody's under an airplane.
I know.
Yeah.
Not my house.
Okay, so now it's not like, so I've got dentist bill and test variables, and then I've got city code in grouping variables.
Then click your define groups.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, I was waiting for it to say okay, and it didn't. So.
Yeah.
All right. Hopefully now I
That should
have
look it up for you.
something. Okay, now DF is 37.996.
There you go. That's it.
Hallelujah.
No.
Good grief.
But see, one step just messes you up, and that's
Yeah,
what I'm
totally.
so freaked about. I'm like, I'm gonna forget to do something and I get some weird answer. And... Okay, so number 7, the sample standard deviation for Rexburg.
Okay.
Okay, so we've already got it figured out. We just have to look at the chart.
Above it's the group statistics, right above the independent sample test box.
Got 206.637. Is that what you
Yep.
guys got?
Yep.
Yes.
You get that, Annette?
What am I looking for? Oh,
just
standard
yeah,
206.
standard deviation.
For
Okay.
For Rexburg, yeah.
637. Okay. Okay, test statistic.
No, it's going to be negative 0.434.
Yep.
Yeah, I got that.
Good.
P-value, we have to divide by 2 because one tailed test.
We
Wow.
have the Thunderbirds going over our house.
Oh, is that you?
You are under an airplane.
The Thunderbirds are practicing for their air show.
That's funny.
Oh my. Oh, that's nice. You got a front row seat.
Mm-hmm.
So I got 0.333.
Yes, I did too.
Yeah.
Yep, 0.333.
And then we failed to reject
Yep.
because it's higher than 0.0.
0.1.
Yeah. Then it's 11 says, suppose your alternate hypothesis is mu1 does not equal mu2. What is the correct decision? And that is when we
Still
would
failed to
use
reject.
Still failed to reject.
F, and it still failed to reject.
Yeah, because it's
Still
quite
too big.
More.
Yep.
okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so you're going to download this new
Freshman
file.
dinner.
Dang it!
I know.
We got to do this again.
Yeah. So I'm guessing what they did is they just didn't put any of the quiz ones in the original download.
Okay, so Utah and Colorado, I'm guessing. COL. I don't know. Okay. I'm going to go in and recode and all that.
Shoot, what's it called? What did I?
Freshman dinner.
Oh, freshman dinner. Okay.
Okay. All right. And they're wanting, let's see, represents the number of times freshmen cook their own dinner. That's what it is in a month. You suspect that freshmen from Utah cook dinner for themselves a different number of times than freshmen in Colorado.
Okay, so it's going to be the middle one.
Yeah. Same or not the same, or different.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me go back and do all this stuff.
I wish there was a way to download these before we got started in here. You
Yeah,
know,
we don't know what they are.
yeah.
But I think on the exam he gave us what we had to do beforehand.
Yeah, he did.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, save.
Sorry, ladies. Did we already do the first part of this?
We did.
We've done 12.
I'm still trying.
So it's this middle one? Is that what it is?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm finally where I need to be.
Yeah. Okay.
Automatic recode. Okay, let's see. See, and I'm having a hard time figuring out which goes in which box. That's another point of consternation for me.
Well, if you look at as far as the coding goes, if you look at what you have the data of how many minutes it takes them or how many days a week they cook, and then the other one you have two different categories. You have Utah and you have Colorado, and so those are going to be your two deciding factors, like your two. Does that make sense? It's because the other thing is what you're comparing. So that's your test variable. That's what you're testing.
Okay. So then in this variable box, then I'm putting, where'd it go? So then I'm putting the state because that's got the, no, that's not right.
Whatever we're trying to find, so the mean of the dinners.
The numerical data.
Yeah.
So then, okay, so the freshman I'm putting in the variable box. Okay. And then, see, and this is, so I'm right at automatic recode, and my freshmen are in the box.
Yep. And so then you go to the, no. In that one you put if you're doing the recode right now.
I'm doing the recode.
Okay, no, you're gonna put the state in there because you're gonna divide that up into the 1 and 2 groups.
Okay. And then the new name is going to be state code. Okay, add new name. Okay.
So, is the dependent the freshman on Explore?
That again?
Sorry, hold on a second.
Yes, it is.
It's really loud over here. The dependent list, is it freshman on Explore?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm getting this.
Yay.
Finally.
It's a good moment.
Okay, now analyze, compare, independent, freshman, state code, find group. Okay, I might have it. Okay, so now what's the question? What's that? Appropriate, I don't know. Dinner for themselves, return freshman cook. Okay, so which is group 1?
It should label it for you once you get into the chart.
Yeah. So let me figure out. Okay, so I've got Colorado as 1, Utah as 2. Okay, so I would say, so for mine, it's U1 is greater than U2, right? No. So Colorado's first.
Because the null hypothesis is the mu1 equals mu2. So the opposite of that would have to be that it's not equal.
So we're just trying to find out if there's a difference, not if one's greater or less than.
Oh, okay.
I'm not the opposite of that. That's not what I was trying
Darn,
to
okay.
get what I'm saying. Listen to Shari.
You were right. You were right.
See, for me looking at that, I'd go, okay, well, but if it's more, you're looking to see if the Cookman, okay, no, it's different. It's not more than. Okay, got it.
Mm-hmm.
I hope I got it.
Right there in every single one that we've had, every scenario, if it says they're looking for to see if it's different, that's your key word, and that's when you know you use the not equal to.
Yeah. Okay.
Otherwise, it'll say is more than, or is higher, or is less than, or
Okay.
If it says different, then that's when you know you use that one.
Okay. So 13. Wait, let me get on there. 13. What am I looking for?
The test statistic.
Oh, test statistic. Okay.
All right, is it negative 0.845?
That's what I got.
That's what I got.
Yay!
There we go.
A p-value 0.410.
Yep. Because it's two-tailed.
Yep. And then 15 we would fail to reject.
Yep.
Okay. And then our lower limit confidence interval is negative 5.137.
Yep.
Okay. And our upper is 2.204.
That's what I got.
2.2. Okay, negative 5.137. Negative 5.
Some of this was a little too simple.
Right?
Something's going.
There's just so many steps to get there. I think that's what's confusing.
That's what's killing me.
Once you get there, you just read the data, but to get there is so much.
Well, and last night, I don't know, I did something and I kept getting this error code that it said warning, and I knew I didn't have two separate groups, and so I only had one group, but I couldn't figure out which of these things I needed to figure out to get it to be two groups, and it was confusing. Okay, so 2.204.
So do we want to go back over them?
Yeah, please.
Is everybody ready?
Yep.
Yes.
True. Number 3 is A and B. Number 4, T-score. Number 5 is the last one, knowing which subjects are in group 1 tells you nothing. 6 is 37.996. 7 is 206.367. No, 637. Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry, I just said it wrong.
It's okay.
What is the test statistic? Negative 0.434. Number 9, p-value 0.333. 10 is fail to reject. 11 is fail to reject. 12 is the middle one, so not equal. 13 is negative 0.845. 14.410. 15 failed to reject. 16 negative 5.137. And 17 is 2.204.
Okay.
Consensus?
Yep. Ready to go.
100. Woo!
All right.
Come on, ladies.
Awesome. Okay. Way to go. All right, so just a heads up, there's great big red print on the homework quiz that some of the questions will refer to previous lessons. So.
Okay.
But it did that yesterday, too.
Don't forget to change your...
The only thing it did the other day was something about a Z-score.
Yeah, that's all it was.
So I was like, okay, that's... Okay, fine.
Great.
All right. Good luck, ladies.
So, real quick, does anyone have a preference on what we do for our... Does anyone come up with anything for our project.
Oh yeah.
I
We're gonna
looked
talk
for
about
stuff, and they were just
I was
dorky.
thinking it's week 6 right now, so I'm like, you might want to think about it.
Well, have you guys watched the
I
video?
kind of like the ideas.
What?
I just kind of like the ideas that he was giving from other projects last night.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I'll have to watch the video.
Those seem pretty simple.
Well, so just Shari, I think you sent a group text like with a picture or something. I don't get group texts or pictures on my phone,
You
so
didn't get my picture?
I didn't.
It's so unfortunate. It was great.
So what was it?
It was hold on, I'll show you if you have a second.
Really, It was really cute.
It's
Where did
really
you
great.
find that?
Oh, the wonderful world of Pinterest.
Did you send it to your balls?
No, not yet.
I think you should. I think you did a So what were some of the examples they did last night?
They did a really neat one comparing conference talks from 1970 to 73 and 2012 to 2014, and just pretty much like the grade level they would be at, how I can't remember all the variables on it, but it was really interesting. You would think that they would have spoken more eloquently or something in the 70s, but it wasn't that way. So
How would you do that? How would you figure that out?
He had like a really cool thing
noticed-
on Word.
Yeah, there's a program that you can just plunk in. So it was really neat.
Nice.
Yeah.
Was that the only one that he talked about?
He talked
No,
about
he
that,
talked
and then he said,
I can't remember what else he said.
It's okay. I'll go watch the thing.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna share my screen real quick. You can see.
Okay.
Okay, can you see it?
you must be.
It's so dumb.
Oh, that's good.
And how many people are not going to get that? I wouldn't have gotten it, like, for the class.
Oh, yeah.
It cracked me up.
That's
Like, oh,
good.
that's nerd humor. Yay.
So should we all come up with a couple ideas and come
Okay,
back
so I emailed you mine,
Uh-huh.
like those?
and I heard back from Krista.
I agree.
I had 3. Was there 3? There was one that was not involve food, and 2 that
I
did.
didn't like that one as much.
Now would be the perfect time with all the Halloween candy that'll be on clearance. We could
Right.
Oh, God.
stock up on our chocolate.
Right.
Well, so Shari, where did you find those? Because I got online last
Got
night and I was
broadcast.
looking.